Welcome back to FOMO Zark, where we research everything crypto. Before I begin this episode, I'd like to make a short disclaimer. I'm obviously not a financial advisor, just take a look at the name of this channel. So everything I say should be taken only as entertainment and for educational purposes. That being said, take everything with a grain of salt and always do your own research. Before we look at Cardano today, I want to address something a community member brought up regarding what I said about Kusama being just a test network for Polkadot. I'd like to retract that statement to an extent, just because I'm aware that Kusama has a distinct name when it comes to its relationship with Polkadot. Kusama is Polkadot's canary network. It's its experimental chain, right? And not its test network, since a test network is not allowed to have a real dollar value, and Kusama does. In fact, Kusama actually has its own independent blockchain, and it has its own independent governance, unaffected from Polkadot. So where do Polkadot and Kusama stand when compared next to each other? Well, Polkadot is just a network of networks connecting several customized blockchains built on the framework called Substrate in order to create a massive ecosystem in which blockchains can communicate with one another while also inheriting the network security from the relay chain called Polkadot. Kusama is based on the exact same code as Polkadot, except for a couple minor changes. For example, on Polkadot, it takes 30 days for a proposal to pass. On Kusama, it takes 7. This gives Kusama an advantage in terms that projects are able to launch on it a lot faster, and they're able to progress through their roadmap a lot faster, as decisions are made relatively quicker. However, this does not provide Polkadot with a disadvantage, as this provides even more stability for Polkadot, the 30 days, as Kusama weeds out all the bugs that might be harmful to the Polkadot ecosystem. So when everything's patched up and projects feel ready to graduate to Polkadot, they expect a lot more stable results and not the chaos that we are expected to see on Kusama, the canary network. So, in conclusion, I want to clear up that Kusama is not just a test network for Polkadot. Kusama is Polkadot's canary chain. It's basically a playground for projects that want to build on Polkadot, because not every project needs to build on Polkadot, but for the projects that do want to build on Polkadot, Kusama is basically their playground to make sure there are no backdoors or any loopholes that hackers can exploit from the smart contracts or their code before they move into the bank grade security that is provided by Polkadot's insane ecosystem. I have no problem in admitting I'm wrong. So I do retract. Kusama isn't just Polkadot's test network. It's its experimental chain. However, I do want you guys to understand that, you know, it's awesome to see the community stepping up and making sure that the content produced is accurate and clear. However, the laymen that do not understand Polkadot and how it works, for them, even understanding what a blockchain is difficult. So when they hear words and phrases like canary networks, they get even more confused. So simplifying it helps in getting the same concepts across to people unfamiliar with the technology. However, I do appreciate it, and I encourage it, in fact, because it allows these conversations to take place. Moving past, I'd like to cover Cardano today, since it was requested. Cardano is the first blockchain platform to be built through peer-reviewed research, to be secure enough to protect the data of billions, scalable enough to accommodate global systems, and robust enough to support foundational change. Cardano is a huge project for anyone that is not familiar with Cardano. It is the third largest market cap, only to Ethereum and Bitcoin. So a lot of support behind Cardano. And for good reason. Cardano is making huge moves, especially with the Alonzo hard fork, the smart contracts coming, and with the project going on in Africa. Right? So Cardano is basically trying to bank everyone in Africa that currently has no access to banking services. And I think that is very bullish for adoption, right? Because the more people that are exposed to this technology, the more people they'll be able to understand it and explain it to one another. Because I think that's the point of us even creating content on YouTube, is to educate and engage with the community. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, Cardano is going to have its Alonzo hard fork release soon. What does that mean for us, the Cardano holders? Basically, it allows us to finally deploy Cardano onto its native blockchain and possibly engage in its ecosystem. There's a lot of projects launching on Cardano because this Alonzo hard fork has been taking a long time, and people have been anticipating it for a very long time. So projects have been developing behind the scenes. One of these projects being SUNDAESWAP. So what SUNDAESWAP is, it's basically like a decentralized exchange on Cardano's blockchain, just like what PancakeSwap is on Binance, or how QuickSwap is on Polygon, or how Uniswap is on Ethereum. Right? So SUNDAESWAP intends to do that on Cardano's blockchain. Interesting thing about their token sale, there is none. Instead, they're having an initial stake pool offering, meaning something similar to what we're seeing in the Kusama and Polkadot pair chains, except there's no pair chain here, and you actually get to retain your Cardano staking rewards on top of receiving Sunday tokens. So basically, I believe there's a minimum of 10 ADA tokens that are just required from the blockchain to just do anything. But basically, if you have 10 or more Cardano tokens, you can take them from your Deadlist wallet or whatever you're using, and you can basically delegate them to SUNDAESWAP once the Alonzo hard fork is live. And when you do that, you're essentially going to receive your staking rewards from Cardano that you were receiving as is. But on top of that, you're going to receive some Sunday tokens free of cost, all for delegating your ADA with SUNDAESWAP. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if you are holding any ADA tokens, I definitely recommend when the Alonzo hard fork is live, you check out SUNDAESWAP, do some research, right? Because who knows, maybe these guys gave me like a pre-sale bag, right? I wish. That's why I'm shilling them. Oh man. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you guys think about my perspective on Kusama versus Polkadot, because you gotta understand that we could talk like about like normal blockchains and normal projects, and we would never ever come across like thin ice to walk on as we do here. But that's only because Polkadot is such a complex project, and it's just so hard to explain if you're not a developer of Substrate. You're literally just averaging down on information that you're reading from external sources, and you do your best to relay that information. But of course, there's going to be some discrepancies, and that's why the community is always there to step up and make sure that they can be avoided. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video so far, and if you guys like content like this, please give me a like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and let me know what else you guys would like me to cover, because I'm very, very interested in this journey through just experimenting on different blockchains to see which one actually takes the crown. So far, Polkadot's winning. Prove me wrong.